What I remembered from the war never left my mind, and it was so fresh that I could have guessed where I was if you just dropped me in blindfolded. I didn't wait to be drafted. Right on my 18th birthday, of course, I enlisted. I was assigned to B-17s, which were the big bombers. I flew from Georgia to Britain. I don't talk too much about the bombing missions. People think of the Air Forces as a destructive mechanism. But we flew 3 humanitarian missions, and to me, they were the most important missions of all. I remember the plane very, very clearly. We had the plastic plexiglass bubble in the front. I sat in the bubble. It was eye to eye with the German and the guy who was trying to shoot me. It's indelible in my mind because it was me home. My plane was home.
I was all excited about it. I had been spending so much time with him that summer, and I was learning so much about the flights and everything that went on through the war. And like you said, he never talked about the bad parts of the war. It was only good experiences that he had. That when it came to this, I wanted to experience it too.
She called me and said, I'd like to take you for lunch. And we went to Frederick Airport, she said, because there was a nice restaurant. And suddenly I'm sitting there and I hear my daughter yell out, "Lieutenant Jacobs, get your ass off of that chair. They're waiting for you. You got to fly a mission." I'm like, what are you talking about?
It's the first time I ever saw him speechless.
It was like a complete blank. I said, what, am I dreaming? What is she talking about? The minute I entered the B-17, I could have been blindfolded and knew exactly where I was just by the little bit of smell of the fuel. So they gave me the map. I drew them the line. I told them that it's 272 degrees and there was bombs away.
I think it bonded us so much closer, even though we're a close-knit family anyhow.
No matter how many stories I told them, would they ever have realized what it was to be like on the B-17?
Everything I'd heard about, all of a sudden, it had a visual to it, which just, it made such a world of difference. And it was also because he's a great dad, and it was just a once in a lifetime you didn't want to pass up, and he's extraordinary.